Welcome to You Can Do It. Thank you for watching our channel. If you'd like to see all the videos on this complete bathroom remodel, you can go back and watch them. For today, we're going to go ahead and show you how to install the Hardie Backer in the shower. There's several different methods of installing different materials before you tile, but we're going to go with the Hardie Backer. We had a bunch of it left over from our other bathroom, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that.
There are a couple things to consider when you are placing the Hardie Back on the wall. They both have to do with placement. If you see, Chris is very careful of where he is placing that Hardie Back. His first piece, he is resting it right on the lip of the shower pan, not in the shower pan, but on the lip of the shower pan. It's extremely crucial to not sink that Hardie Back down onto the shower pan. Hardie Back is made of cement and fiber, and it will wick up moisture just like plywood. And once that happens, the Hardie Back swells, it becomes unstable, and the tile attached to it will eventually fall off. The second thing to consider in placement is where it lines up with the seams of the sheetrock. Make sure the seams do not line up exactly in the same location. If you see, the sheetrock had a seam about 7 or 8 inches above that Hardie Back. You don't want those seams to line up in case anything happens, the house moves at all, does anything strange. You don't want a double seam, or it will telegraph right through into that tile. It can cause cracks, leaks. It could just cause a big mess. The installation of the shower valve where he cut around that Hardie Back, he used a hole saw as a guide for the size of that Hardie Back, and that was 4 inches for that hole of the whole valve. And then what he did was he used a Milwaukee multi-tool with a carbide tip, and he cut it out by hand. You'll see that application when he does the shower head in just a moment. If you also notice, in between the seams, Chris used a concrete sealant made by Loctite. It is made for concrete, and it is a waterproof sealant. And so he is sealing every one of those seams as an added security of basically preventing any leaks. You can go ahead and put mortar across those along with a fiber mesh. But in our case, we went ahead and used the cement sealer by Loctite. I'm showing you here just how Chris went about cutting and measuring for each one of those pieces of Hardie Back. He is using a device that is basically just a chalk line, easy to pick up. Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those big box stores have it. It's great. He can easily snap a line and make a perfect cut with this saw. The saw he is using, of course, has a diamond blade on it for cutting through that cement board. The final piece of Hardie Back is this last piece, and that is the cutout for the shower head pipe, basically, that he is making crosshairs right there on the Hardie Back, and he's going to take a straight edge and draw a nice big T right in the middle of that Hardie Back as a gauge of exactly where that hole is going to be positioned. And of course, that nice little booklet he's got right over there to the upper screen shows a picture with perfect measurements of exactly where that hole needs to be cut out. And he's using this little 1-inch hole saw drill bit, if you will, as just a gauge. He does not have a carbide tip hole saw drill that is 1 inch in diameter. So he is just using a regular wood one as a gauge for his Milwaukee multi-tool, which you will see him cut that final cut right there. He punches right through that Hardie Back, and then it is just like butter. He can easily cut out a nice, perfect circle. And that Milwaukee multi-tool has been used on many Hardie Back projects that we have done. It works excellent. No need to get out little hole saws, purchase extra hole saws when you can do one by hand. And that is the nice little, it looks like a drill bit. It's a carbide tip right there to go through any type of tile or cement board. And that is our final piece. He's going to just go ahead and screw that into place. And our Hardie Back installation is finished. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see us on the next installation.